And welcome to R1 Unrated Podcast. I am your boy Ralph. Alright, so tomorrow, what is going to go down at Coachella? Tomorrow, it is Coachella live on YouTube, and I'm going to be watching it. So, what's going to go down tomorrow at Coachella? Let's take a look. Okay, so what's gonna go down tomorrow at Coachella that you need to know is gonna be amazing. The fact that there are no Mexican singers, there's no Latin pop singers singing at Coachella. I don't know why, but tomorrow, Lady Gaga will be performing tomorrow. Green Day will be performing on April 12th. Post Malone will be performing on Sunday, April 13th. Missy Elliott will be performing Friday, tomorrow, April 11th, along with Lady Gaga. Gorilla will be performing on April 13th. Charlie XCX will be performing on April 11th, tomorrow. FKA Twigs will be performing tomorrow. Priority, whatever it is, they will be performing tomorrow. Dojo will be performing tomorrow. Tyla, if you've seen her singing, she's going to be performing tomorrow. Tyla. Sarah Landry will be performing tomorrow. Three Scared Souls will be performing tomorrow. Chris Lorenzo will be performing tomorrow. St. John will be performing tomorrow. Four Bats. If you don't know who they are, they're gonna be performing tomorrow. Four Bats. Vintage Culture, they're gonna be performing tomorrow. But in all different stages, they're gonna be performing tomorrow. And 3-6 Mafia is gonna be performing tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome right there. But if you are going to Coachella, stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, because you know it's gonna be blazing hot out there. So yeah. I'm looking for 3-6 Mafia to perform. That's going to be awesome. Post Malone, Lady Gaga. Everything that you need to know what's going to go down tomorrow at Coachella is going to be amazing. Like I said, Priority will be performing tomorrow, like I said. Gorilla. Megan Thee Stallion will also be performing either tomorrow or the 13th, whatever it is. But Coachella is going to be awesome. And next year, me and my wife are going to go to Coachella next year. 2026, that's where me and my wife are going to go to Coachella in 2026. So, me and my wife have it planned out already that we're going to go to Coachella next year in 2026. But I am going to be watching it live from YouTube. So, if you're going to Coachella, stay safe. Keep yourself hydrated. Drink plenty of water because it's gonna get. It's like a desert out there. And I cannot wait for Lady Gaga performance. It's gonna be amazing. Lady Gaga's gonna be performing. It's gonna be amazing. Post Malone, I cannot wait for him. He's also gonna be performing. Missy Elliott tomorrow. You got Charlie XCX tomorrow. Benson Boone. Now that is gonna be amazing. Benson Boone is gonna be performing tomorrow. Marina is going to be performing tomorrow. There's a lot of lineups on this Coachella right here. And then Megan Thee Stallion will be... Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion will not be performing tomorrow, but Megan Thee Stallion will be performing on Sunday, April 13th. I cannot wait for that. Megan Thee Stallion, she's going to be performing on Sunday, April 13th. That's going to be amazing. Coachella is going to be off the hook again. The fact that I like watching it on YouTube, it's the same thing as going to Coachella, but, going to Coachella, you get to walk around, make new friends over there. But yeah, me and my wife are going next year in 2026. So we have it planned out. But yeah, I cannot wait for Benson Boone. And then Megan Thee Stallion will be performing Sunday, April 13th. That's going to be amazing. Lady Gaga and Post Malone. Actually, Post Malone will not be performing tomorrow. Post Malone will be performing the same day as Megan Thee Stallion on April 13th. I got that wrong. Post Malone headlining April 13th. Okay? Megan Thee Stallion will be performing on Sunday, April 13th. Same day as Post Malone. The ones are going to be performing is Lady Gaga, Charlie XCX, FKA Twigs, Benson Boone, Dojo, Tyla, Sarah Lendery, 3-6 Mafia, These Scared Souls, Chris Lorenzo, St. John, 4 Bats, and Vintage Culture will all be performing tomorrow. And the rest will be performing on the 13th, like Post Malone, Megan Thee Stallion, Gorilla, and Coachella goes on and on and on. But you may want to know why there's no Latin culture. There's no Latin pop music over there. Well, Coachella is switching it up big time. So, always make sure to stay hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated because it's going to be hot at Coachella tomorrow. You know, it's going to be very hot. Drink plenty of water. So yeah, Coachella is going to be amazing. But me and my wife are going next year to Coachella in 2026. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for me and my wife to go to Coachella. And let me tell you, this is gonna be mine and my wife's first time going to Coachella in 2026. That's gonna be next year. But this year, Coachella is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be watching it from YouTube. And yeah, Coachella's gonna be awesome. So if you're going, stay safe. Try not to lose your phones or nothing over there, because there's so many people that has lost their phones, lost their cameras. Yeah, it gets crazy over there at Coachella. But keep on subscribing to R1 Unrated Podcast for more. And yeah, I cannot wait for tomorrow's Lady Gaga's performing. And then April 13th will be Post Malone, Gorilla, and Megan Thee Stallion. You know, it's going to be awesome. But Charlie XCX, I cannot wait for her. FKA Twigs, that's going to be awesome. But what I'm looking for is 3-6 Mafia. That's going to be amazing. So Lady Gaga will be performing on the 11th and the 12th. Green Day headlining Saturday, April 12th. You know, if you heard Green Day is amazing. They're going to be performing. It's going to be amazing. Coachella has stacked up the linings all set up. And the lineups are all set up for tomorrow. Cannot wait. St. John. That's going to be awesome. 3-6 Mafia. Tyler. Oh. I'm a big fan of Tyler. So Tyler is going to be performing tomorrow. I cannot wait for her performance. Benson Boone. I cannot wait. Marina. I don't know who she is, but she's also going to be performing tomorrow. 3 Scared Souls. If you don't know who they are, they're also going to be performing. But hey, Coachella, it is stacked up. The lineups are stacked up for tomorrow. Coachella's is going to be awesome. I'm going to be watching it live from YouTube. So yeah. So, but that's going to be it for the R1 Unrated Podcast. And tomorrow after Coachella, I will bring you some updates of what happened and all that. So don't worry. But don't forget to like up this video, subscribe to R1 Unrated Podcast. But until then, peace.